you usually need two bad infertility genes to get to be infertile. You know, and it's a rare event, but that's normal. And normally you only pass on one of these bad genes to your child, who won't then suffer from your infertility problem, and that will happen maybe 90-95% of the time. So for most genetically infertile couples, the assisted consent, the child's unaffected. However, as I said before, if the sex chromosome genes are affected, rare X or Y gene defects, then they will be passed on to male children, like genes like TEX11, TEX11. If they are mutated on the X chromosome and from a female, and she passes on that X chromosome to her son, then the son will be infertile as well. So for such couples, they really need to maybe go to genetic counselling then, and they would probably they might recommend that they do pre-implantation diagnosis, where you take some cells from the embryos, do IVF or ICSI, but yeah, it might have to be ICSI, take cells from the embryo and see which ones are female, and just implant females, and that way you'll end up with unaffected female offspring, and that gene won't be passed on. Or you go ahead and have a son, and you will know that he's infertile. So that's a very difficult decision. You know, I think you know, these people need to see a genetic counsellor if they're the sex chromosome. Fortunately, most of them are on the autosomes and not the sex chromosomes. But yeah, if the X and Y genes are affected, then yes, it's. I think the best solution is to have daughters. We need more. We need more women in the world. Yeah, you know, that overcomes the problem of sex chromosome mutations. And I know there are dominant ones as well. Again, but again, maybe you could do pre-implantation diagnosis to overcome dominant ones, but they are rarer. Yeah.